Hello and welcome. I am excited to guide you through the process of purchasing your ticket to the Investor Summit in Kuala Lumpur 2024. To begin, you may visit www.businesssummit.net. Now when you get to our website, click on Events. You may now click on Register to secure your seats. Click on Reserve your seats. Now click on Buy tickets. You can now proceed to select which ticket you want to purchase and the quantity. Now click on Checkout. Next, you can add your details, precisely your name and email address. Click on Continue. You may now check the box to agree to interest protection agreement and continue to payment. Next, you can go ahead to put in your credit card details. Now place order. Congratulations! You have successfully booked your ticket to the Investor Summit in Kuala Lumpur. I look forward to seeing you November 26th and 27th in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Good morning, everyone. It is an immense honor to have you all again with us. Thank you for joining us again today for our last webinar for this year. Today is a very special day for us because after this, we will be meeting a lot of you face to face and shake hands. I want to seize this opportunity to welcome all the great business leaders, all the prominent speakers, all the VIPs that are here today, and the investors that are here also today. I can see some names here today that I've known personally, dealing with them, looking to invest in projects. So warm welcome, everyone. This is a webinar that we have designed for you. We have designed this thinking about you, having you in our mind, for you to connect with us, to find out the lowest hanging fruit happening right now, and also to make sure that we can help you achieve what you're looking for globally. So thank you for joining us, and I want to officially start this webinar. And before I call Dr. Haider, I really want to hear from some of you, a lot of friends, a lot of people I've met already before, and also a lot of people I can see that I've been dealing already for the last few weeks that I will be seeing in Malaysia. It's actually nice to see that we are already having a pre-meeting. Let me start. Mr. Hanif Brown, how are you, sir? How are you, my brother? Hope you're well.
Hi, Abhishek.
You're here?
Doing well. How are you?
I am well, Hanif. I hope that you're having a good day. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, good to be here. I'll come on camera shortly.
Okay, that's fine. You can make yourself handsome and then come. Okay, and we also have, if you want to say hello, please raise your hand. You're welcome to say. I think the person I want to hear from is Mr. Muhammad Adil.
Yes.
We've spoken a few times, sir. Finally, it's good to see you on the screen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And looking forward to attend to see you in Kuala Lumpur. And
Of course.
I wish all the success for this business summit of 2024, the last summit in this year. Many more to come next year. But we are closing with this summit, Kuala Lumpur 2024, and looking forward to build a strong networking, which is initiated by Dr. Haider Uzzaman, who is like a pioneer in this business summit, and all the efforts goes to him to bring everybody in same umbrella, under same umbrella.
You are too kind with words, Mr. You're really very kind. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you.
And I think when we were discussing about this webinar with the team, one of the things that really brought us together for today's webinar is that a lot of the people that we are already talking today are those people who will be meeting face to face. So thank you for that. And I really, really look forward, again, like you said, for not only networking, but great business opportunities.
Yeah, exactly. Because my job is all the life is real estate experience in Dubai. So I can guide them, I can tell them the right place, right investment. And that is why I will be attending the seminar, summit, to know more people.
Yes.
And as you are aware that Dubai is the hot cake right now in the whole world. It's
always.
No, it's always, but this time it is extremely. The population has been increase of Dubai is 3.8 million.
Wow.
And traffic, crazy traffic now in the whole Dubai, because people, especially Dubai is like a very good investment of a real estate investment opportunity where you make your money with no taxes.
We love that, don't we?
Especially Europeans. Especially Europeans, they are tired paying taxes, and they just get a very less ROI, return on their investment, which is
Yes,
totally different
yes.
in Dubai.
Definitely. I think you will really enjoy speaking about Dubai to all our friends. And I think there's a lot for me to say. What we are doing right now, you see, I'm talking to you and for all our guests who are here. There's like, for me as a moderator right now, there's like a sort of a time constraint. Like I'm talking to you, but now I need to think, listen, let me move on asking the next guest because you know why? There's time. We don't want to take more than 90
Yes, yes,
minutes of
sure,
your
sure,
of
sure.
the time.
Thank you
But
for
then,
asking.
yes, yes, yes. But then that's the difference. When we actually meet in Malaysia, there won't be that time constraint. We
Yes.
are booked to be together for the whole day. So then I want to hear your experience. I want to hear why it should be what you are selling. I've learned in life from a very young age. One thing you learn from somebody's 30 years of experience, one thing you learn 30 years of experience within a few seconds. And relationship to get that
And I strongly
information.
believe when you
Yes,
meet in person, the belief and the trust is more stronger.
definitely, definitely. Like how we are talking right now. Once we meet, I know for sure our relationship will be different.
Yes, exactly,
So that's how
exactly.
it
I
is.
totally agree. Yes, it
Yes,
is. Seeing is
yes.
believing.
Yes, I agree with that. But let me also ask a few other people, please, if you are here. I think I really want to hear from my very good friend, Mr. Vladimir, always here present in all our webinar. Mr. Vladimir, how are you, sir?
Hello. Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. It's good to have you again with us. And thank you. Thank you for being part of this great family. Thank you for being part, standing ready like a lion for the next opportunity that comes. So thank you for joining us again today. And we are ready to start. It's the first time I'm taking so much of time. I just want to do it because you know why? This is our last webinar, and I'm really, really excited. I want to hear from one last person, and after that, we will invite Dr. Haider. I want to hear from my very good friend, Mr. Prince. I met him in Lisbon, and this time we are about to meet again in Kuala Lumpur. Mr. Prince, if you're here, please feel free to say hello.
Yes, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Mr. Abhishek, how are you? Good to see you. You're looking stunning as usual.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good. Actually, I'm not feeling very well. So that's why I'm not coming in the camera right now, but I'm listening to you.
No, that's fine.
I hope to see you all in Kuala Lumpur this time. And that's all about it. And looking forward to meeting everyone. And we are expecting something really different than Lisbon this time because it's going to be a 2 days event. And that's it. And I'm trying my best to bring some people from Dubai as well.
Yes.
I just came to know Mr. Muhammad Adil is also from Dubai. Assalamu alaikum, sir. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum, Mohammed Bhai. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I was in Dubai just 2 weeks ago.
Okay, now you have my contact details. We can meet in Dubai anytime.
That's fine. Inshallah, we'll be seeing each other. No problem.
You are from Bangladesh?
I'm originally from Bangladesh, but I live in UK.
Mashallah, bhalo thaken.
Ji. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, hand over to Mr. Abhishek. Carry on.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Prince. By the way, Mr. Prince is originally from Bangladesh, but right now in UK, Mr. Adil is right now in Dubai, residing in Dubai. Mr. Hanif Brown is in Canada. Mr. Vladimir is from Ukraine. And I could go on and on different countries right now. As we are speaking, I'm looking at the screen. I can see people from so many different countries already. Isn't that amazing how we can all be from a different part of the world, getting a different time zone, a different sun, it's the same sun, but a different sunlight. Because right now for me, it's getting dark, but some of you, it's morning. It's amazing. It's amazing. Anyway, let me officially start. I think let me welcome Dr. Haider. He must be saying, Mr. Abi is really taking a lot of time today. But again, this is because I want to personally start knowing some of you because I know I am going to be seeing a lot of you in Kuala Lumpur. Dr. Haider, good morning, Dr. Haider. I hope you're well.
Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Namaskar. Bozu Masiu. Drastest. How are you? I think these are some of the languages that I could speak to say you hello. I hope everyone is fine.
Alhamdulillah.
Very
We are all
good.
fine. Yeah.
Great, 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 great to see all of you here this morning. Well, we are really excited to have this webinar of the year, because we say webinar of the year, meaning this is the last webinar of the year 2024. Because next month we will be having our summit, and December we don't want to have a webinar. We'll be having a webinar in the month of January at the beginning. So this will be the last webinar for this year. So it's very important for us to get together, talk about it. And as we are meeting in Kuala Lumpur on the 26th and 27th of November, we thought that we should discuss some of the things so that we will prepare ourselves to get a result. This year, basically our theme is little different than other years. This year, our intention is, or our will force is, that you come into the room and go back with something in hand. You just don't come and just roam around and meet some people, say hello, and then go home back without any results. So this 2024 Kuala Lumpur Summit is basically built in such a way, planned in such a way that every single participants come and they go back with something in hand, is result in hand, so that you feel that your presence, your journey, your participation has been a great success, that you came with a mission and the mission is successful. Those who do not have a mission, I have told time and again that who is not having a mission, who do not want to have a results, I think better not to come. Don't waste your time and money and energy. So this is where we are looking at. I'm very glad to say that a lot of friends are joining from all around the world. We have already got few government to participate. Likewise, the government of Guyana, the president consented to be here, His Excellency Dr. Mohammad Irfan Ali. But at the last moment, he has some urgency, as you can understand, the year-end busy schedule of all these VVIPs. So the president has kindly consented one of his member of the cabinet and the CEO of Go Invest under his office, Dr. Peter Ramsarouf, to represent him in this summit. So President Irfan Ali of Guyana, the fastest growing economy, will be represented by Dr. Peter Ramsarouf, CEO of Go Invest. This is one of the government partners that we have that are joining. Well, we are very glad to say that, Nigeria, one of the oil-rich country in the world. I mean, their second largest oil reserve or oil producer in the world. They are not producing that much, but they have the reserve. And Nigeria is having a lot of interest in oil and gas infrastructure, and it's a massive, big market. Nigeria has a population of 250 million approximately, and it's a big market. And there is a lot of good things about Nigeria. We were, once upon a time, we used to be very scared of Nigeria. Whenever we had a scam. With all due respect, we used to hear that, oh, it's Nigerians. But these days, it's a different ballgame. The young generation of Nigeria, or the majority population of Nigeria, is business-oriented. They're genuinely gentle people. I recently attended a summit in Lisbon 2 months back, where two state government came, Delta State and Bayelsa State. And last week, I attended another summit in Toronto in Canada, where it was a Canada-Nigeria Business Forum, Business Investment Summit, where I met some of the senators, minister, and leaders from Nigeria, and we were discussing business. So we are very glad to declare that the government of Nigeria and also the state government of Bayelsa will be there with real-time exciting oil and gas projects. So I'm sure my sister Sabrina Lowe, who is originally from oil and gas sectors, she has a lot of knowledge on that. She's from Malaysia. She's listening, I hope. So the Bayelsa government is looking forward for some oil and gas opportunities to be explored, and they will be offering oil and gas opportunities and infrastructure opportunities, aviation opportunities. So these are opportunities that we should grab. And I can see some of these countries, densely populated countries like Bangladesh, India, and others, they're going to different countries to get land to do agriculture, especially Bangladesh. And I can see one of the young men right now visiting Uganda to secure some land, 4,000 or 5,000 acres of land that he wants to do agriculture personally and collectively together with his friends. And for them, this is a great opportunity that different African countries are offering different facilities, including that we got initial confirmation from the government of Ethiopia that they're also coming in a larger scale to offer opportunities to grow your business. If you have a product and services that you want to offer to the Ethiopians, they're very open. If you have ideas that you want to implement in Ethiopia, they will be very happy to host you. If you want to buy their coffee and other agriculture products, they will be very glad to offer that, and they will be very glad to extend any sort of services or help to you. Well, if you want to do agriculture also, Ethiopia is a kind of a breadbasket of Africa. It's a massive, big country and very fertile land. And a lot of opportunities are there, cheap labor. Everything is in favor. So I think Ethiopia will be a point of interest. And it's a hub for East and whole Africa. Ethiopian Airlines is a very strong airline that they fly all over Africa and all over the world. So from anywhere to Ethiopia, it's easy and fast. So Ethiopia is coming, and also a few more governments, including Malaysian government. We have invited His Excellency, the Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, and he is still deciding whether he can come or he will nominate some minister to represent him in the summit. So we can expect all these VIPs. Also, we have extended an invitation to His Excellency, the President of Maldives, who has initially said, considering, depending on his availability, we'll get a confirmation soon from his office to whether he is coming or not. So you can see some of the VIPs, they're coming, but we don't usually, we respect the VIPs, but we don't usually give them a big chance to speak. We don't have a speech in our summit. There is no speaker. So all these VIPs coming purely for business. They will be offering you business. Likewise, Sharafat, if you can showcase the presentation of Guyana, that Dr. Peter Ramsarup coming, he will not be talking. There is no speech. There is no political speech here. The specialty for business summit, we need to, well clarify to you that business summit is a platform where you can come and only do business. No tall talk, no big discussion, no big political, commitments. No, nothing. You just offer what you have, or you grab what you want. We'll have a number of good investors this time from Singapore, because the reason we moved this summit from Dubai to Singapore is there are two reasons. One is Dubai has restricted some of the countries' people to enter into Dubai at the moment, UAE at the moment, like Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nigeria, and few other countries from where some of our guests are coming. Most of our guests are coming, and we have problems for their visas. Then that's why we thought that, and the money is in Southeast Asia, basically. Everywhere you go, you will find the money is in China, money is in Hong Kong, money is in Singapore, is the world's fourth largest financial center. So as I was saying, we are inviting numbers of investors like venture capitalists, private equity investors, corporate investors, individual investors coming from Singapore, and all these investors from all around the world. I'm sure you know that they have an office in Singapore. So what we are doing is we are inviting some of them. As we work with them closely, that, okay, you can come from Singapore. So that's how a number of our friends, those who are investors, coming straight away from Singapore in the morning, leaving in the evening. So they will be available there, because it's only 45 minutes flight from Singapore to Kuala Lumpur, or somebody can drive down in 4 or 5 hours time. It's easy. So that's one of the reasons that we decided to hold this summit in Singapore, in Kuala Lumpur. And Kuala Lumpur right now is a hot destination. Probably you have seen there is another news that I posted in the Facebook. Sharafat, if you can find that and showcase that, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim secured $15 billion plus of investment from these tech giants like Oracle, Amazon, and three other companies. 4 technology companies have decided to invest $15 billion in Malaysia right now. So Malaysia is now making the country once again available, open the door for everyone to come and invest. A lot of opportunities been unveiled, and we want to also unveil a lot of opportunities for investments and business in Malaysia itself. This time I spent 2 months in Malaysia, and I felt like, believe me or not, I was feeling much better than before. We lived in Malaysia for 10 years, but this time I was there after a long time. After 2 years, I guess, I was there for 2 months. And the time passed like anything, because this time I found a new Malaysia, frankly speaking. The food is so cheaper. I had, I'm sure Sister Sabrina is here and some other friends from Malaysia, that, I was joking with my wife all the time, that I had a breakfast which was only 6 ringgit. With 6 ringgit meaning $1.2 US dollar. With $1.2 US dollar, you can get you cannot get even a coffee in Europe. But with $1.2 dollars, 6 ringgit, I ordered 2 omelette, 2 roti canai, some vegetable, coffee. So how many items? 4 or 5 items, I guess. And then it was too heavy for me even. I was thinking the bill will be around 20, 30 ringgit. When I asked that how much is the bill, they said 6 ringgit. I said, what? 6 ringgit? How come? I mean, this is a very ordinary place, but the food is fresh. They're making in front of me, and serving. It's I mean, I don't see anything available anywhere in the world with this kind of a price at the moment. Yeah, of course, fine dining in some places is very, very expensive, of course. But at the same time, this is how it is. The rental rates in Kuala Lumpur. We stayed in a hotel, Pardana, where the hotel was, they were charging us initially 400 plus because it was a very high season. Then they slashed the rent 300 ringgits a night. So it was very good. It's $50, $60 or so. $60 for a big 1,200 square feet hotel suite is impossible anywhere in the world. Nowhere. You cannot get it anywhere. Then the Intercontinental, where we are hosting the summit, I think they have given us a rate of $120. We were paying even earlier more than $150, $60 a night. But $120 in Intercontinental is impossible. But we got it. Like we paid in our customers, our friends, our partners, they paid more than 230, 240 euros, which is more than $350, $400 almost. Right, Mr. Abi, in Lisbon?
Yes, I remember. I remember clearly.
So with this one night price in Lisbon, people can stay 3-4 nights in Kuala Lumpur with the same price. And look at the food. I mean, it's the food kingdom. The Malaysia is a food kingdom. You want to have the city where these tourists are flocking, Bukit Bintang, it's 24/7. This place never sleeps. You can go at midnight, you can go early in the morning, midday, anytime and every time this is open. And the opportunities unveiled by the Malaysians, it's a lot of business opportunities. His Excellency Anwar Ibrahim and his government is unveiling the stability and the tranquility and the safety, security, and comfort. And the pricing is something interesting. Many of our friends that's why we are very glad to say that we got confirmation from China. We got confirmation. There will be some very big state-owned company that you will be surprised, which is owned by the Chinese government. Massively big company, $1 trillion companies, some of them. And you will see companies coming from Singapore, of course, Malaysia, Indonesia, Hong Kong, Korea, Vietnam, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and UAE, Saudi Arabia, entire Middle East, Europe, Africa, North America, and like in Canada and US, also people are coming. So you can see the entire world is coming around. Also, it's very close to Australia. We got a confirmation from an investor who is excitedly waiting to come and join for the project, that they want to select some of the project and fund. So the companies are from Australia are also, it's not far, it's 5 to 6 hours from Kuala Lumpur. So a lot of companies are from Australia showing keen interest to come and join the summit. So I think I have given you a lot of information about this summit and our theme, as I said. Now, I'd like to hear from you, some of you, most of them, that what you really expect from this summit. Tell us more, because we still have time. We can reach out. Like right now, we have a partner from Canada, a Canadian-European joint venture technology company called Tuga, T-U-G-A. If you just Google Tuga, you will find it. Tuga is coming for a promotion and also looking for partners and investors in terms of their technological innovation for the transportation system. You know how all these cities in the world suffering, most of the big cities, like the traffic in Kuala Lumpur sometimes is colossal, 2 hours. It's nothing is moving. In Thailand, it's horrible. In Dhaka, it is impossible. Every day they're losing about, I saw a statistics 2 days back, that every day in Dhaka, they are losing over $1 billion in terms of time and the gasoline, that the traffic jam is so horrible. Now, Tuga is coming up with a transport solutions that will give a solution to this traffic system. They're coming up with a very, very smart transport system. Sharafat, can you show the video? If there is a video, I think there is a video of this Tuga. If you can show it for our friends, they will probably feeling excited like me. I'm very excited to welcome Tuga into in Kuala Lumpur, and a Canadian European company coming to Kuala Lumpur to showcase their excellence, technological excellence, and going to partner up with a Singapore-based company for expanding into Asian market. They have already signed up a joint venture deal also with an Abu Dhabi company. So this is something, a big company like this, Tuga Innovator coming, and also number of companies coming from Dubai, UAE. Like every time Dubai is inviting, come to Dubai and invest. Now this time Dubai, I'm telling them to come out from Dubai to the Southeast Asian, I would say, the center for South Asia and Southeast Asia. It's a few hours flight from Dubai, and come and join us and meet the people and offer what you have in Dubai. And also just don't block your mindset in Dubai. Come to Malaysia and see if there is an opportunity for investment, because Malaysia is also equally building a lot of assets, real estate assets that they are offering. They have a lot of solutions for a residency and a migration program like the second home and all. And also in the space of AI, and I had a very long discussion with one of the government's key person in this government of Malaysia, and they told me that the investment they are looking for, or that they're looking for the opportunities. In most of the cases, they're not looking for investment only. They're also looking for people that can accelerate their activities like AI. They want to, they're now building an AI village in Cyberjaya. They have a Cyberjaya, meaning a special economic zone, which they say tech industries are built. I mean, industries are there, and the universities and institutions are there. Most of you know Cyberjaya next to Putrajaya, and the infrastructure there. And now they are building up an AI and robotic solutions, and also other important, technological advanced solutions that the world is offering to be housed up there. So they are in need of people as well. They're in need of brains. They're in need of services. They're in need of funding, everything they need. So this is an opportunity for all of us to gather and get together. Emerging countries like, I would say, the emerging countries like Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Thailand, they are also coming up, and they are also, offering tremendous opportunities. A company in Vietnam called VinFast, they are now big, very big in terms of the electric vehicle space. They made their marks in the electric vehicle space and raised over $20 billion, I guess, in few months, and it was one of the most successful companies that been that been appreciated by everyone in the world. Well, I think I have taken enough time to give you a lot of information, so I will. And now we would like to hear from you. What is your expectation? What you expect and what you need? Let's give you a part of this information. Now, let us hear from you with this. Thank you so much. And I'm available, and my team, headed by Ms. Avi, is also available to give you any further information or any time. I mean, just now, we are available right now to assist you and help you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. This is Sabrina representing Malaysia to welcome all our business group, people from around the world to come to the right place at the right time. Malaysia is hosting the chair for ASEAN next year, and we're going to go very, very huge and big. Take this opportunity and come to Malaysia to grab whatever that you want, and then at the same time, you're able to learn and earn at the same place. And Dr. Haider has been with Malaysia for many, many years, contributing to many, many efforts. And I know that he's entirely, going travel, whole Africa, everywhere in the world, just to get everybody together. We are very proud of him. And then we will work closely with him with the government invitations to the FDI, the investments, etc., etc. For a few words that I'm saying, I'm just knowing that my brother, Dr. Haider, is always there for all of us. Grab this opportunity. You will never, never regret. Come to Malaysia. It's a country that is called, Malaysia is truly Asia. It's actually a very good statement and also a very good way to represent us to the world. Thank you very much, Dr. Haider, my brother. Good night from Malaysia, but we are beginning to spearhead a lot of projects with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my sister. We have been friends for a long time, and you have attended both the Investor Summit 27, 28. You see, God has given us, kept us alive to meet again in Kuala Lumpur next month. And I thank you very much for your relentless support and your encouragement and so many hours of your time you have given us to keep these things, keep our efforts up. Your words are very much valuable. And with you, I'd like to invite all our good friends that you know of, those Tan Sri Dato, and our friends who are in business. Please extend our invitation to all our friends while you are there until we meet in Kuala Lumpur sometime next month. I thank you very much once again. And for sure, I love Malaysia as a country. I love the people. I love the food, as I said. And I would be very happy to see that we are doing something for Malaysia and for the people in the rest of the world. And we get in touch in Malaysia, 26th of November. Looking forward. Thank you so much.
Okay. Anyone else, please feel free. Dr. Haider, just to keep you in the loop on what's happening, quite a few things happening in the background. I do have some private message on my side, but please, if you have a question, please raise your hand and ask. And also, you can ask your questions to Ms. Queen if you do not want to say it and just want your questions to go out. Please feel free. While you are thinking on the questions and what to ask, I just want to quickly say something on what you could expect really on the day. From my past experience being in Lisbon, especially, and of course in Toronto when we had the summit. On the day when we come, it's really a different atmosphere. In fact, I would say the day before even we start, Dr. Haider, if you remember, there's always people coming to join us. We are already in the room in the afternoon. And I remember Mr. Prince was already coming and saying, I need a table because I want to bring my pamphlets. I want to bring my banner. So if you have a business, you want to do that, you will have the access to be doing that. to showcase what you offer. And from the previous night, we will already be there. We will see you. We will meet you. On the day, we will have some coffee and snacks in the beginning, in the morning, and the business starts right there. So if you are coming and you are asking, so how do I get business from this? How do I benefit? The business starts there itself. I've seen people signing agreements. I've seen people exchanging cards, lots of communication going on during, not only during the event, but even before the event. And surprisingly, I would say that once we were finished, it's a whole day event, day one. Dr. Haider, I don't know if you remember, we were tired and exhausted, and people were actually going for dinner together to discuss business. And that night, someone actually said, no, Dr. Haider, we need to talk business, Mr. Avi. Let's go out to eat fish, to eat lobsters. So it actually never ended at the time for us because we still went and discussed more business. So I would say this event, for those who are already coming, I am talking to for those who are already coming, and for those who are actually wanting to come, it's like the do not disturb option you have on your phone, where when you want to focus, you don't want to see any other things, no emails, no calls from anyone, but want to focus. It's like a do not disturb event where you will meet like-minded people to really connect. The two main things that we do is help you secure investment, and number two, grow your business globally by connecting you with other businesses in different countries. So look at this event as a way for you to maximize. And one of the questions someone asked me, I think we had an interview a while back, Dr. Haider, with someone, what is a guarantee for me to secure a business? And our answer was, listen, you have to sell yourself. We are here to promote you. We are here to really help you. But if you really want to do it, it's you. It's a land of opportunities. It's an event of opportunities. That's why if you want to come, you say, I really want to achieve success. Speak to us now. Don't come there and then say, oh, but I met people, I never got anything. Speak to us now. As we are talking, we have countless of WhatsApp groups with different business people, different businesses. We are already preparing to help them pre-connect with other businesses or pre-connect with investors. So if you are coming or you want to come, let's start the work now so that your results have a much higher success rate than if you just come there unprepared. I would say before I read the first question, bring your business cards, bring your materials that you have, bring your best smile, bring your best what you have, your best smile, your best clothes, and come ready to create and make a difference. So that's from my side, from the past experience, and just so you know, so you can prepare yourself. For those who are coming again, we would recommend staying in the hotel where the summit is happening, because the next day the whole lobby is with business summit people. In fact, the hotel, they were shocked. They were saying, are you continuing the event? So we were like, no. I remember it was to me that it was asked. Dr. Haider, this one girl, I forgot her name. So I said, no, we are just having coffee and people are discussing. So if you're coming, the event is not just on the day, it's on the day before. As soon as you arrive, before the event on the day, you will be talking. After the event, the next day, the next morning is where really a lot of deals will be happening, a lot of talk. So please, if you're coming, book yourself to come 1 or 2 days before, or 1 day before at least, and make sure you stay 2 days at least after the event. So once you met someone, you can further your negotiations with them and not rush to go back home. While it's hot, get it on. So that's a little bit from my side, and I really, really look forward to meet you all. And Miss Queen, if you can maybe read. Yes, Dr. Haider, sorry.
So no, go ahead. I'm just sorry for the interruption. I just wanted to mention that I can see online our friends from Angola. I just met them in Lisbon. Hi, good to see you. And I am looking forward to see you in Kuala Lumpur also. And they have some innovative solutions, massive solutions, and Asia is the place that they can expand. That's the space, and the whole Africa is the space for you that you can expand your logistics solutions that you showed me. I was very excited, and you will find many of our friends excited in Kuala Lumpur for sure. So most welcome. Thank you for joining today and for this summit briefing. And definitely you will meet some of these finest people that you're meeting here now online, but shaking hands, having a coffee, having a lunch, having a dinner is something different. That cannot substitute this online presence. We could talk online whole year, whole life, but having a cup of coffee together in Epic Sana lobby, it gave us a feeling that we are together. We are friends. We know each other. We met each other and we spent some time together. So you saw me, I saw you, you saw my energy, I saw your energy. I could understand what you have and what you want to do in future and where you need the solutions. This we can discuss whole day, whole night and online, but it doesn't give us the bondage that we built. Am I right or wrong? Thank you. So
Thanks
this
a
is
lot.
why,
Thank you.
thank you. So this is why we need to really meet time to time. It is very important. This whole concept of this investor summit came from my head in 2016 because some of my friends were asking for money and some of my friends were asking where to invest. I thought that, oh, okay, good idea. So I said, okay, you guys all come and be my guest for a day. I invited 150 of my friends and 135 came, including Miss Sabrina, who just spoke. And she saw it, that from 70 over countries, our friends all came. And very interestingly, I'll give you an example that an investment took place, how interesting it is. The companies from Switzerland that were looking for investment, the investor is from next door in Italy. The investor came to Malaysia, the company came to Malaysia to look for investment, and then they were looking for investment for Africa, in Liberia and in Sierra Leone in telecom. And we were sitting in Kuala Lumpur. So the event, look at this ideal scenario. The investee from Switzerland, investor from Italy, living in Dubai. The investment going to Liberia and Sierra Leone in telecom. And we are from Kuala Lumpur. And we were settling down the deal over there. So how an ideal situation. So you don't think that, oh, I'm from Angola or I'm from West Africa or I'm from Canada. How do I get the investment? Who I'll meet? A Malaysian? No. We are basically gathering the whole world for you in Kuala Lumpur. The investors from all around the world. You might, say, we might find you an investor from Angola. We might find you an investor from Africa itself, from Nigeria. Because we know a numbers of billionaires in Nigeria that are ready with a lot of cash. They are looking for also good projects in Africa, anywhere else. But they need to see that they make good money, they make good investment. So probably you don't know, but we know. That's our job, to connect you with the finest possible investors, finest possible partners. That's what we do for last 30 years with our connections. We have built this system since 2016 that we connect you directly. And we do not deal with any unscrupulous or unknown or gray area people. Our business is based on legal, ethical, and moral. These three things we maintain. If these three things absent, we are not in business. We don't do any unethical business. We don't do any illegal business. We don't do any immoral business. So those who are coming, the investors are really good. We don't bring any investor who is very aggressive and looking for bats, kind of, the gray kind of investment, and overnight they want to run away. No, we bring very good quality investors. They are still happy, and we turn you to be our long-term, lifelong friends. And we want to hear more thank you than we give thank you to our clients or partners or friends. I say congratulations only. When you make a success, we make a success. And when we give a solutions to our friends, like our friend in Canada, Susan, the Altec Global, like Professor Salahuddin, it's a kind of a family. They were so emotional the other day when they invited me for the dinner. We had a lot of time together last week in Toronto. Professor Salahuddin came from Dubai, and I introduced him to Susan, one of my friend in Canada, and she's an investor and an immigration specialist. She was a judge in immigration department of Canada, and she, the professor was meeting Susan, and they invited my whole family. I was inviting them. We were together having lunch and dinner, and they were mentioning that, Dr. Haider, this is something I'm boasting, but this is the reality. My wife and kids were there. So they were saying that this man has made it happen. That I am from Nigeria. I'm a British citizen. I'm living in Dubai, investing for business everywhere in the world. You are from Canada, and we just met in Dubai once, and now Mr. Adil also met Miss Susan, I guess, and then we got together, and then they were saying that this man has made it possible to implement this global village concept, and the whole world is like a family. We became a family because of him, because they were so emotional, and they were hugging each other, they were talking, they were discussing business, and our friends like from Lisbon, Christina, I don't know whether Christina is here or not. Christina was in Dubai and was in Qatar, and she met number of our friends in Dubai and in Qatar, and while she was leaving Dubai, she was literally crying, and the person she never met, she never knew, but see the energy, see the feelings, see the trust they built within no time after we introduced them. Because we don't introduce anyone that we don't know well. We don't want to introduce you to the investor that we don't know. We do not want to introduce an investor to an investees who we do not know either. So this is something that we do a lot of due diligence internally. We have a special due diligence unit to do due diligence on our clients. So a lot of companies from here and there, they're contacting every day. I receive at least 40, 50 messages in my LinkedIn, in my Facebook, in my email, and I cannot answer all of them, but my virtual assistant does some of them, but I do some of the special one. The good ones that really want to come and immediate solution they want. So here we don't go for everyone that are contacting and communicating and saying something fictitious. No, we don't go for that. We only introduce people that we know for a long time, last 30, 20, 15, 10, 5 years, and so on. So I'd like to, I just wanted to say that. And with this, I saw some people were raising hand, Mr. Abhishek. If you can let them ask questions. We are here to answer your questions. Please feel free to ask questions that you might have in your mind, that what you will get from Kuala Lumpur Summit, and how you want to do this and so on. We can help you. We can answer any question that you have right now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Haider. If you have any question, please, you can raise your hand and you can speak. We will gladly help you. Please feel free. And also, if you are coming, you're also welcome to say what you are looking for and what is exactly you have in mind. For a fact, I do know that Mr. Hanif Brown, he has really an excellent investment product that he's coming with. So please feel free to say if you have any questions before I move to some of the questions sent to us on our chats. Okay, Miss Queen, while people are still deciding, can you please share the first question that was sent to you, please? If you have any.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Queen Success from Nigeria, and I assist businesses in Africa come down to Kuala Lumpur to grab some investments and business. So I'm going to go straight on to the first question that I was asked. What type of businesses are the focus? Mr. Ravi, over to you.
Thank you, Ms. Queen. Dr. Haider, would you like to please answer it? What type of businesses will be attending?
Well, you know what type of business will be attending. You know better than me, so you can answer the question. I'll help you.
Sure, definitely. In terms of what type of businesses, let's say it in that way. I have had this question so many times. So even with Business Summit, what type of businesses do you provide investment? If I have to say in one word or in one sentence, there is no limit. At the end of the day, investors are looking to diversify their portfolio. They are looking for businesses that bring returns. So agriculture, tech, hospitality, tourism, you name it. If you have a project that is already generating income or you're looking to expand, you know you have a solid business, investors want to know. They are not giving you their money for free. They want to know where I can put my money to grow. So what type of businesses? You are welcome to join us in any industry that you're looking investment for. What we will do for you, whichever industry you are in right now, even before you come to Malaysia, we will work with you. I personally also will work with you. I will make sure that the project that you have, we will make sure the project that you have is viable. So when you come there, it has been already sort of looked upon, shared with investors, and you're coming to Malaysia basically to discuss how can we do this and not, okay, is there any chance? So you are coming from any industry, contact us now. Let us help you. Let us have a look at what you have. And before even coming to Malaysia, we will prepare you. So I hope I wasn't too long. Dr. If you want to add anything to this, you're welcome. Or otherwise, we can move to the next questions.
Well, our job is to give clarity. Thank you very much, Mr. Ravi. Our job is to give clarity to our partners and friends and associates, and we don't say client. You know, it distances us when we say client, meaning you are buying some services or products and running away. That's kind of a far. Or I'm trying to sell you something. It's not our business to try to sell you something. We try to give you the finest possible solutions to your problem. We solve critical problems that other cannot solve. This is our strength. And our strength is also that where you cannot reach, we already reached long back. With my phone, we can reach to 156 countries with one message. 156 countries, I can send a message right now, and somebody will be replying in seconds, minutes, hours, and days. Somebody will be there to respond to the question. Now, what we offer from the summit is, as Mr. Avi mentioned, two things. You need investors, we have investors. You need projects, we have good projects to offer to the investors. So this is defined that if you have a project ready to go, not a project that you are planning, dreaming that you will do it in 5-10 years. No, you are not our client in that case, or you are not our target audience. Our target audience is that you have a project that you are working on, you have a project that you are already in, that you are in the business, you have started, you want to grow, you have a project that you can showcase that, yes, this is my project, this is what I want to do, this is my ideas, this part I have done. I have done this, and now I have already invested $5. I need another $95. I have invested $20. I need another $80 to scale up, to bring the business to the peak, or to make an impact in the world. Our investors are all institutionals, institutional investors. They're more interested to invest in the impact project, that you bring a project that really impact in the world, that impact the people and society, climate change, and renewable energies and all those. That there are something that people can see. Oh, this investor invested there. Oh, they have done a great job. Like, as I said, Tuga. If the Tuga vehicle is in the street in Malaysia, in Indonesia, in Thailand, in Bangladesh, in Pakistan, all these mega cities, people will see, oh, what a great solution. And who is the investor? That big company or that small company or this company is the investor. That's how it is. That is where people really want to, our investors really want to invest in those kind of product and services. So if you are making a solution, our Angolan friends, that to showcase the world that you can give a solutions to the world, there is no shortage of investors, because the investor want those kind of a project that you can impact in the society, impact in the business world. If you can make a bigger impact, definitely there is somebody that are interested to join hands with you. So this is two types of projects. And then the businesses that you are struggling somewhere, I'm sure some business people, they contact me and they give their all the agonies, their unhappiness, some of them cry, believe me or not. Multi-million dollars worth of business, but billion-dollar worth of business, but no cash flow. Because of what? No cash flow, because of no sales, because of no revenue. If no revenue, no cash flow is not normal and natural, but a big organization is standing up. So because they don't have the strategy, they are probably looking at their own domestic market only. What we can do is, if you are producing something in Ethiopia, or if you are producing something in Pakistan, we have the ability to hold your hand and take you within no time to the world market and earn in foreign exchange, foreign currency. Expand your business, expand your market. That is how we helped some of the companies like Pran Group in Bangladesh. That is how we helped Walton and many other companies. That is how we help European companies to expand globally. That is how we are helping right now some of the tech companies that want to expand, some of the textile companies that are expanding business globally. Some of the companies that are selling food items, food stuff, like mostly the companies are selling technological products like softwares, solutions. They don't know how to go, who to go, how to expand, where to expand, and where is the market. We do the research and we know who needs what. Like today, we know what top 5 things that Nigeria needs. They need food, they need jobs, they need fintech, they need investment in infrastructure, and they need investment in real estate as well. So these are top investment area. What Ghana needs, what Gambia needs, what Senegal needs, food stuff. Immediately they need food, cooking oil, they need rice, they need wheat, they need everything. What Bangladesh needs, we know they need LNG, they need LPG, they need fertilizer, they need coal, they need food also, egg. Right now, the biggest crisis in Bangladesh is egg. The price shooted up 3 times. I'm sure Lima can tell that what price they're selling an egg today. And it's a hot cake right now. So onions, this is what is needed in Bangladesh. Like, these are the top business. If somebody wants to export cooking oil, this is something is needed. So yesterday I was meeting some of our friend who is in cooking oil business and commodity business, and they were looking for market. They're selling only in a country, in Canada. And I told them that, why don't you expand it to some other countries? He was asking where. This Canadian market is big enough. I'm happy here. I said, okay, you could be happy, but you could be the happiest when how much is your revenue? He said, around 3 million a year. I said, what? 3 million a year is nothing. It's a small revenue you're generating. And what is your net profit? He said 20%, $600,000. How? I said, if it is $30 million of revenue, and if you have 20% of that, $6 million of profit, how much you will give me? Tell me. How much you will help me with this? If I can make this much of money with my phone only. I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to talk to anybody. I just use my phone and connect you. And I connected on the spot to him in one of the country, and they're talking business now. Container loads of cooking oil that they are looking for. So look at this. It's very easy. It's not tough. When I was in Malaysia, I connected a Bangladeshi company, but they're out of Malaysia. They're doing business, Czech company. They're exporting, they want to expand into Africa. I immediately connected within no time to Dr. Nduke in the chairman of MTN Nigeria. I introduced Ms. Salam in Ethiopia, and agreement was signed within 24 hours. Less than 24 hours, the agreement was signed. And they're now in the implementation phase. So this is what we give. So what we give is a speed. I say speed. And to bring speed, you need to take massive action. I had to work hard like anything, 24/7 to help you. We are ready to help you. My team and me, we are ready to help you 24/7 to get you the results. The question is, are you ready? That's the question. Are you ready or not? I hope that I could give a lot of input on this. Is there any more question, Mr. Abhishek?
Sure, Dr. Haider. We want to go to a few more questions because as we are going with time, we want to promise our 90 minutes to you. Also, please, if you are sending me questions to me on my direct message, please forward it to either on the main chat or to Ms. Queen, because being part of the moderator, I can somehow miss some of the questions that you're sending me. But okay, I have a question here that was sent directly to me, Dr. Haider. I will read it. Hi, greetings. Do companies looking to secure real-time deals on project basis on renewable energy, solar projects, and oil and gas, can they attend the summit in Malaysia?
Yes, of course. That's a hot cake now. Climate change, big money. Solar energy, big investment, big money is available in the world. People are going for it. And the countries, governments, they're also encouraging the world, the investor to invest into this field. And investors are also excited because it's for everybody's interest. It's not for some government. It's also it's for the interest of the investors as well. So any project in solar energy, wind energy, or any kind of renewable energies, welcome. For sure, that's one of the topics. Let me tell you, add a little bit of points, information on this. What are the top investment space? Technology, number one. Healthcare, number two. Because post-COVID, we know what is the impact of healthcare issues. Anything with healthcare, technology, services, hospitals, clinics, human resources, anything related to healthcare is top important sectors. Food stuff, like food, due to war in Ukraine, my good friend Vladimir, he used to run a massive big sunflower factory. Look at this business. His business is now shut down and cannot produce and export. Otherwise, he makes millions of dollars from his export, but now for last 2-3 years, the entire production is stopped, and but there is a market for that food anywhere, anyone. We can live without anything, but food and water we cannot really avoid. As we are talking, we'll need food after some time. Whether the president of a country or a beggar on the street, I might go without a suit probably for a month. With one suit, I can go for 1 month, but without food, I cannot go for even 6 hours, right or wrong. So somebody has to put some food on my table in every 6 hours time. So this is something very important, agriculture. Any government in the world encouraging agriculture, investing on agriculture. The government itself, they have a lot of budgets for agriculture investment. So if you have a projects in agriculture, that's also interesting. Infrastructure, big investment, new technology like Tuga, like our friends from Angola, like Bafi Farid from Bangladesh, they have all new technology they're coming up with impacting the world. So that is available from Europe, a lot of technologies. From Asia, also a lot of new technology evolving. Oil and gas, that is also very important. We have investors also. I cannot disclose the name, but you will be meeting one of the largest countries, state-owned oil company that are coming in our summit in Kuala Lumpur. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose the name right now without their consent, but they're state-owned, multi-billion-dollar oil and gas companies. They are into many fields. They are into gas, they are in oil, they are in oil and gas marketing, refineries. They have exploration also upstream. Now that we are connecting them with one of the oil field that Nigeria wants to have a partner. So that's how we are working closely. And they will probably be signing the deal during the summit, I hope, if not later. So, but this is a state-owned, government-owned company, massive big. So oil and gas is also there, agriculture there. And also we have a good partner named ZVC, Green Bond Corporation. You can Google and find out their details. And if Sharafat can showcase ZVC presentation a little bit just to show our friends, then ZVC funding, they raise capital for countries, companies for green energy, number one, and also carbon credit. If you are complementing anywhere in the world for carbon emission, you are qualified to get a credit. It's not only the government can get the carbon credit. As a company, you are also eligible. But most of us, we don't know how to get it. But this GVC from Australia, they know. They have two companies, one in Australia, Green Bond Corporation, and another one in Luxembourg. So they raise funds of billions of dollars in one side. They help the government issue bonds, green bonds. Like those countries are suffering, but they have a good country, they have a good forest, they can raise the fund issuing bonds. People are, crazy to buy bonds for investing. There is a lot of billions of dollars of investment for green bonds. So any country that like, say, Angolan government, they want to raise funds for their development work. They don't need to issue sovereign things. They don't need to, they don't need to give their sovereignty in the question. They can raise funds for as a green bond, issuing green bond, that the country has a lot of greenery and forest. Against that, this company can raise billions of dollars. They have been doing it for Nigeria at the moment, and also in Zimbabwe, they're raising funding. So all these countries that are in need of funding, instead of roaming around to World Bank, IMF, and all those and begging money, I think this is a better option that you raise your own money. And for using this option of green bond, you can issue the bond, and these guys can raise the money that you need. And it's plain and simple. So the Green Bond Corporation will be in Kuala Lumpur to help you in the private sector. Say, for example, you have a private company that also complements to greenery to an extent and complementing to CO2 emission in any form. You are qualified to get green bond financing. You can issue your own bond also, and these guys can help. So this is some of the interesting subject that I'm disclosing. It's not only that you just come and go around and have some coffee and just shake hands with people and go out and say, oh, forget about it, that, oh, you wasted your time and energy and money. Don't. You come and do your business, and before you go out of the ballroom of Intercontinental Hotel in Kuala Lumpur, you must make sure that you have something in your hand. You have some results in hand, then go out. This is what our theme this year, that we work more on results than in numbers. This is what we are looking for. With this, I want to suggest the Bangladesh government, they are struggling at the moment. They are in a transition at the moment, and they didn't have an executive in Bangladesh Investment Development Authority. Right now they have one. They should take an immediate steps and jump into Kuala Lumpur Summit and come and showcase Bangladesh the way Malaysia is showcasing. They should come and look for investors here. Last 2 months, 3 months gone, zero investment. No investment came so far. We did not see anything that any investment came. The Pakistanis, I think they're also having difficulties. They should also come up and join this investor summit and look for investors and talk to the investors directly on site. This is once in a blue moon opportunities, once in a year opportunity. So we're not doing it on a daily basis for everyone. I look forward to see you in Kuala Lumpur. I think I have taken a lot of time, and we are almost at the end of the summit. I mean, webinar today. Anyone have any more question, please feel free. We are here to answer and give further clarity to you. Looking forward. Thank you so much. Ms. Avi.
Thank you, Dr. Haider. Thank you so much, Dr. Haider. Yes, I think we can attend 2 more questions, and I will read the one in the chat, and maybe the last one we will leave the platform open. Before I forget, Dima, could you please also make a note that on our social media, on our live video, we do have someone's details who wants to attend this summit. Balaji Garments Private Limited, please take their details so we can connect with them. Thank you, Nima. And yes, so I had Mr. So it will be a question. Okay, Dr. Muhammad Rashid, he sent me personally at first. You were next, Doctor, and you sent it now on the chat. I will read the question. He says, my question is if this is a webinar related to how to get investors for a hotel in 2024. If yes, we would like to introduce ourselves as seeking investors for establishing in 2 prime locations of Greater Sydney area, Australia. And then you gave us some details. They are looking to make the ROI and all this. Okay, I won't go into the details and into the numbers. So basically your question is how to get investors for a hotel in 2024 and if we can help you. I think Dr. Haider has really touched a lot on this, and I would just like to say, yes, definitely. I mentioned it too. Tourism is, of course, definitely still a hot topic. People still want to travel. We don't make money just to eat, but we make money to travel. We make money to really go and enjoy different cultures. So yes, tourism is still something people are still looking forward to do. Still a very hot industry. If you want to, you are seeking investment, I would say, please, can someone from our team, maybe Ms. Lima, take their details personally, send them our email and all this, so we can assist you and have a look at what you have and see how we can help you to help your project. And also, please, Lima, send our email addresses and thing on chat. If anyone else has any other questions, because of time, we have not been able to really help you, please email us as soon as possible. I will be honest, I was talking to Dr. Haider 2 days back, I think it was Thursday, and looking at the program, we are, I would say, booked, fully booked. Like there's only like one slot that is left that we can try to make a space when it comes to presenting. So we are physically like ready to go for the summit. All that we are doing now is really making sure the nitty-gritty and the logistics of the event go well. So if you have any project or if you want to come, we have come to a place with the summit where a lot of guests have already confirmed that they are coming. We want to stretch it to a final sprint, a final stretch. Please, if you want to come, connect with us, contact us. And like I said, do not just book your ticket to come, but connect with us and let's see how you can benefit from coming there. Because your success is our success. So, yes, I hope I helped you, Dr. Mohammed Rashid. I hope I really helped you here. And I'm just going to see, Miss Queen, if you have one last question for us. Before I saw you sent me a text. If you have one last question for us, you can ask it here. And then we can move to a last one question from our attendees. Okay, let me see the question that you sent me. Okay, there you go. I found it. Thank you, Miss Queen. Like I said, sorry if I missed your chat. She forwarded it to me. I am interested in anyone that can make travel within Africa seamless. So, Dr. Haider, somebody from this room here is looking for someone who can help her to travel within Africa seamless. So, I think that's a very. Please go ahead.
I need it next week. I need him immediately or her immediately to sort out my travel plan because I'm planned to go to Nigeria from Europe to Nigeria and then to Addis Ababa, then to Dar es Salaam and in Uganda, in Kampala, come back to Nairobi and then fly back to Kuala Lumpur. So this is a bit critical, travel plan. If he or she can help me, I'll be very glad. Lima, take his or her number and we connect.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Haider. If anyone else has any questions, please feel free to ask now. You can raise your hand or you can, okay. Mr. Hanif, please go ahead.
Hi, Abhishek, great to see you. Dr. Haider, great to see you as well. Just wanted to say, I'm just at football with the guys now, Saturday morning. I just wanted to say it was great to meet you. The last time we've been enjoying getting to know this project more, the due diligence process. And I wanted to assure everybody that the due diligence that Dr. Haider, Avishek, and the team go through is quite extensive. My business partner had the great opportunity to meet Dr. Haider in Toronto just last week in Canada. We run a Luxembourg and a Swiss hedge fund. If you're involved in these kinds of realms, you'll understand what exactly that means. So we're assessing coming to the business summit in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Just need to finalize a few details. Just wanted to say thank you and thank you for putting on this webinar. And we look forward to doing business.
Thank you so much, Hanif. I really appreciate the word, and I look forward also to see you in Malaysia. Sorry, I did see your message, but I was rushing to just get ready for this event. But I will attend to you. I will give you a call maybe later or tomorrow. We can have a quick call. I can help you with whatever you need. Okay. With that, we have 2 more minutes. If anyone else has any other questions, please raise your hand, or you can also unmute yourself and ask. As we have come to the end of our webinar. Okay, sorry, one question more. My phone. Okay. Okay, someone is asking whether or not, I think it's somebody from Asia, I am assuming, Dr. Haider, if he can make payment without credit card because he doesn't have access to this to credit card payments. Okay. Yes, of course. If you want to make payments without credit card, please contact us. You can contact Lima or anyone from our team, and we will help you and guide you how to process payments efficiently. And yes, I hope that helps. Okay, then Dr. Haider, I think we have reached to the end of our webinar. And as even our team put on the thank you banner, the beautiful city of Malaysia. They always say that the end of something is always sad, but there's always a new beginning. Even though this is not the end of our webinar, we will continue next year, but I feel kind of the sadness behind it that this is the last one for the year. You get used to having it every month. As soon as we're done with our webinar, the next meeting, we start working again. What are we doing next? What is the next hot topic we can bring to you in our next webinar? But this time, as we end this webinar, our team and we will not be discussing about the next webinar, but we will be discussing how we can really make it a smooth transition from where you are to where you want to go in your business. So I will let Dr. Haider say a few last words before we officially end this webinar. Dr. Haider, please, if you have any last few words.
Yep. Thank you very much. We have not discussed one thing, is that in addition to this summit on the 26th, the whole day from morning till evening, you will be busy in the ballroom to close deals and to discuss with your partners. The next day in the morning, we give you free time to re-engage, as we saw in all the summits before, that the partners are talking. As Mr. Avi mentioned, the lobby is fully crowded with our people. The breakfast room is crowded. Even we booked a number of meeting rooms for them next day morning. So this time, what we will allow everyone to go for that. And by lunchtime, after the lunch, you all come back at 2:00 to the ballroom again. And we have a mentorship masterclass where I'll be doing a mentoring, and also my colleague Abhishek and also Mr. Gonzalez. And there will be some other speakers for the mentorship masterclass on how to prioritize your business, how to gain success in your business. And as you know, the businesses that are launched, 95% of the business dies in the first year. 95% of the business globally, they die in the first year. After the first year, 95% are gone. If you are not sure, you look at your market and see who launched business and how many are surviving. 5% stays in the market for next 5 years, but 3% out of these, or 4% out of these 5%, they also get stagnant. They don't grow. Only 1% keep growing. Those who take real good action, those who apply the real good strategy. So what we will be teaching you, what we'll be giving you, some of the education, the precious education that we learned from our experience of 30 years, and we learned from our mentors, that we will be giving you, or will transfer you the knowledge that how to sustain your business. You should not be within this 95%. You should be within this 5%. So this next day, this mentorship masterclass from 2 to 6 o'clock will be there. So this is also included in the program. And you will be, I'll be very glad to see most of you in the mentorship masterclass. And then next, the other one point that I wanted to discuss is 2025, we'll be having our in-person summit. For me, personally, I want to have it in Africa, because we have received a lot of requests from our African friends, including South Africa been very, very aggressively pursuing the government, is asking us to do it in South Africa. We have recently received requests from the government of Ethiopia, and Nigeria has been always on my neck saying that it has to be in Nigeria. At the same time, our friends from Ghana are also asking to hold it in Ghana. Now, also a bunch of friends, they are saying Kenya is the gateway of Africa and a very friendly country and safer one, so you should hold it in Kenya. So now we have South Africa, Kenya, Ethiopia, Nigeria, and Ghana. We need to toss and we need to decide which is the country. So we decide based on our friends and associates and partners, investors, what they suggest. If they suggest that, yes, Ethiopia is the better opportunity option, we go for that. It all depends on the participants. So we do a little bit of a voting, but we are just saying that we want to do it in Africa this time in 2025. But the country we decide during the summit in Kuala Lumpur next month. We'll take the majority's opinion and we'll decide. We are happy to do anywhere because we consider every country in Africa or in Asia or in Australasia or Europe or in South or North America equally. But since we have done the summit in Asia for four times already, we have done it in Europe, we have done it in North America. Now it is left for Africa and also next one probably in Australasia somewhere, and there will be another one in South America. That's also a massive big market. And we want to help our friends into that region as well. So with this, I look forward to see you in Kuala Lumpur. And with this webinar, we'll not be meeting before January in online, but certainly we'll see you in Kuala Lumpur, and anything in between, please feel free to connect us, and we'll try to get you the best possible solutions. And I wish you all of you a good health and the happiness for you and family, your business, and keep thriving. And I look forward to see you very soon. Have a nice month, have a nice day, nice week, and nice new year. As we will see some of you in the new year, because those who are not coming to Kuala Lumpur, I'll see you in the new year in webinar here online. Thank you very much once again, and pray for us, pray for our success. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you everyone. Bye-bye. See you all in Malaysia. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you from Nigeria. Bye.